In the heart of a quiet town stood an old mansion with a foreboding secret, a terrifying basement. Local residents spoke in hushed tones about the chilling events that unfolded within its depths. Whispers of inexplicable phenomena and unsettling encounters filled the air, sending shivers down the spines of those who dared to venture near. The mansion carried a haunted history, steeped in mystery and tragedy. Legend had it that it was once the residence of a wealthy family, but a series of unexplained and gruesome events befell them. Rumors swirled of strange sounds emanating from the basement and a malevolent presence that seemed to inhabit its dimly lit corridors. Amidst the tales of terror, a young investigator named Benjamin became fascinated with the enigma surrounding the mansion's basement. Driven by a relentless curiosity and a desire to uncover the truth, he embarked on a quest to unravel the secrets hidden within those haunted walls. As Benjamin descended into the basement, a palpable sense of dread settled over him. The air grew heavy with an oppressive energy, and the faint flickering of candlelight cast eerie shadows on the walls. The very atmosphere seemed to pulse with a malevolent presence, causing Benjamin's heart to race with trepidation. With each step, Benjamin ventured deeper into the darkness of the basement. As he delved into its secrets, he uncovered a history stained with darkness and despair. Stories of unexplained disappearances, occult rituals, and unspeakable acts unfolded before him, painting a grim portrait of the basement's sinister past. It wasn't long before Benjamin encountered the first paranormal manifestation. Ethereal figures emerged from the shadows, their hollow eyes staring into his very soul. They reached out with ghostly hands, their mournful cries echoing through the desolate chamber. Benjamin stood in awe and terror, realizing he had entered a realm where the line between the living and the dead had blurred. The basement's dark energy intensified as Benjamin continued his investigation. Objects moved on their own, disembodied voices whispered in the gloom, and a bone-chilling cold permeated the air. The very fabric of reality seemed warped in this nightmarish domain, challenging Benjamin's resolve and sanity. As Benjamin delved deeper, the supernatural forces within the basement grew more malevolent. Whispers echoed in his ears, their words twisting and distorting his thoughts. Shadows writhed and contorted, seemingly alive with an insidious intent. He questioned his own perception, haunted by the fear that he too would become lost in the darkness. In his relentless pursuit of the truth, Benjamin uncovered the tragic history that had cast its shadow over the basement. It was a tale of greed, betrayal, and unspeakable acts committed by a previous owner, whose dark desires had tainted the very foundation of the mansion. The spirits of those who had suffered under his tyranny remained trapped, yearning for justice and release. Armed with the knowledge of the basement's history, Benjamin summoned his courage to confront the malevolent entity that lurked within. Armed with ancient incantations and protective charms, he sought to break the chains that bound the spirits to their tormentor and bring an end to the basement's reign of terror. In a climactic showdown, Benjamin faced off against the vengeful spirit that had plagued the basement for decades. The air crackled with supernatural energy as the two forces clashed, each determined to prevail. Benjamin called upon the strength of his convictions and the spirits of the innocent victims, fighting for their liberation and the restoration of peace. With the malevolent spirit vanquished, Benjamin initiated a cleansing ritual to purge the basement of its lingering darkness. Ancient rites and sacred artifacts were used to banish the residual negative energy and restore harmony to the once accursed space. The air shimmered with a purifying light as Benjamin chanted incantations and performed sacred gestures, channeling the forces of good to release their trapped souls and grant them eternal peace. As the cleansing rituals reached their crescendo, a profound sense of serenity washed over the basement. The tormented spirits, finally freed from their eternal prison, ascended towards the heavens, their ethereal forms fading into the ethereal plane. A collective sigh of relief echoed through the space as the souls found solace and liberation. The mansion, no longer tainted by the malevolence that once pervaded it, underwent a remarkable transformation. The community rallied together, restoring the neglected building to its former glory. The basement, once a symbol of fear and despair, became a symbol of resilience and healing, a testament to the power of redemption and the triumph of light over darkness. Benjamin stood amidst the renewed beauty of the mansion, reflecting on the arduous journey he had undertaken. He felt a profound gratitude for the opportunity to make a difference in the lives of the trapped spirits and the community. The experience had forever changed him, instilling within him a deep appreciation for the intricate balance between the physical and spiritual realms. Word of the basement's transformation spread throughout the town and beyond. The tale of redemption and bravery captured the hearts and imaginations of many. The mansion, now a symbol of hope and triumph, attracted visitors from far and wide, drawn to the story of its dark past and remarkable rebirth. Buoyed by his success, Benjamin continued his journey as a paranormal investigator, seeking out other haunted locations and assisting those in need. He became a beacon of hope for those plagued by malevolent spirits, using his newfound knowledge and experience to bring peace and closure to the tormented souls trapped between realms. The once dreaded basement, now cleansed of its darkness, served as a sanctuary for those seeking solace and understanding. It became a gathering place for spiritual seekers, a haven for meditation and exploration of the supernatural. The energy within its walls shifted from malevolence to a gentle, guiding presence, offering comfort and enlightenment to those who entered. Through his encounters with the spirits in the basement, Benjamin learned the transformative power of forgiveness. He realized that even in the face of unimaginable pain and suffering, there was potential for redemption and healing. He shared this wisdom with others, teaching them the importance of compassion and empathy in their own lives. Despite the basement's transformation, traces of its haunted past remained. Visitors reported sensing a residual presence, a subtle reminder of the trials and tribulations that had unfolded within those walls. But now, instead of fear, there was an air of tranquility, a sense of closure that embraced all who ventured into the basement. The events surrounding the basement left an indelible mark on the town and its inhabitants. The experience served as a catalyst for personal growth, fostering a deeper understanding of the unseen forces that coexist with the physical world. It brought the community closer together, igniting a spirit of unity and compassion that endured long after the last echoes of the haunting had faded. Even as life returned to normal in the town, whispers of the basement's transformation lingered. Stories were shared, passed down through generations, reminding the townspeople of the power of redemption and the resilience of the human spirit. The spirit of the basement became a quiet presence, gently whispering messages of hope and reminding those who listened that no darkness is permanent and no soul is beyond redemption. Years later, Benjamin felt a magnetic pull back to the town and the mansion. Intrigued by the whispers of new supernatural occurrences, he knew there was more work to be done. Armed with his knowledge and experience, he returned to the basement, ready to confront any lingering malevolence and offer assistance to any trapped souls in need. To Benjamin's surprise, he discovered that the basement held a new enigma, different from the previous haunting. Shadows danced with an eerie intensity, and whispers echoed through the air, carrying with them a sense of urgency. It seemed that a new chapter of paranormal activity had unfolded within the very same walls he had cleansed years ago. As Benjamin delved deeper into the mysteries of the basement, he unraveled a tragic tale of love, betrayal, and unfinished business. The spirits that lingered were bound by their own unresolved pasts, seeking closure and release. Through careful investigation and compassionate communication, Benjamin sought to unravel the tangled web of their stories and bring them the peace they longed for. The new malevolent force within the basement proved to be formidable. It resisted Benjamin's efforts with increased intensity, summoning its dark energies to thwart his every move. The battle between light and dark raged on, as Benjamin drew upon his inner strength and the knowledge he had gained over the years to combat the darkness and bring forth the light. In his darkest moments, Benjamin found unexpected allies from the spirit realm. Souls who had found redemption in the basement's previous chapter came to his aid, lending their ethereal support and wisdom. With their guidance, Benjamin was able to navigate the treacherous currents of the supernatural and gain the upper hand in his quest to vanquish the malevolence. As Benjamin uncovered the truth behind the new haunting, he realized that the malevolent force was born out of deep-seated pain and anguish. The entity was once a tormented soul itself, trapped in a cycle of darkness. In a poignant display of compassion, Benjamin extended a hand of understanding, offering the entity a chance at redemption and a path towards healing. In a climactic moment of selflessness, Benjamin made a sacrifice that would alter the course of the haunting forever. He willingly surrendered a part of himself, becoming a vessel of light to absorb the darkness that had consumed the malevolent entity. Through this act of profound sacrifice, he hoped to break the cycle of suffering and guide the lost soul towards salvation. As the darkness dissipated, a renewed sense of peace descended upon the basement. The spirits found solace and closure, their anguish transformed into lessons of forgiveness and redemption. Benjamin, forever changed by his journey, emerged from the basement, carrying the weight of his experiences and the knowledge that even the darkest places can find healing and renewal. In the years that followed, the basement became a symbol of triumph over adversity. Its stories and the legacy of Benjamin's bravery spread far and wide, inspiring others to confront their own demons and seek the light. The town, once plagued by fear and superstition, blossomed into a community united by compassion and an unwavering belief in the power of redemption. And the basement, once a place of nightmares, became a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of love.